Welcome to today's message. Today we are going to be talking about, how it is okay to be alone right now. Because right now you're walking into a place, a space where you need to build a profoundly strong connection with Divine Source. It's time for you to really dig in and build that relationship with Divine Source. You've been in the process of seeing things for what they are. You no longer are seeing things for their highest potential. You're learning how to discern the difference between, what's really going on and, what could be going on, right? If that makes sense. If it makes sense, you know what I'm talking about, okay? I want you to know that as you've been cutting people out your life over the past couple of weeks, months, years, whatever it is, I want you to know that it is okay to be alone right now because you are in the process of being formed in the image that you need to be in order to have this next level of wealth, success, health, and all those other things. It's time that you let go of the past and you start stepping forward into the now, okay? Who you were that got you to the point that you were in, you are no longer that person. You are shifting. You are turning from a caterpillar to a chrysalis into a butterfly. And as you step into the chrysalis stage, no one can go into that phase with you. No one can help you through that process. It's something that you have to do alone, okay? The gifts and benefits waiting for you as you work through this process as a result of you being alone is going to be phenomenal. And it's important that you do this so that when you come out of this chrysalis stage and you become a butterfly and you start to, breathe life into the new being that you are becoming, it's important that you have a strong foundation of who you are, what your purpose is, what your mission is, who you're called to serve, how things are going to flow, how things are going to work for you. Okay, and all that is going to come as you start building this relationship with Divine and as you start building a deep relationship with yourself. Okay, connecting with the Divine begins with starting an intimate relationship with Divine Source. So just like you have intimate relationships with people, that's how you have to do with the Divine, with God, with Source, with, the Divine consciousness. When you sit alone and you work through things together and you allow for the epiphanies and the different things that are being shown to you, you open up your mind, your heart, your spirit, your whole being to this form of communication. And as you do that, it will become stronger and stronger. Okay, so don't feel bad if you're not around a lot of people, or you start to yearn to be around more people like how it was before, because the people that you were around before in the phase and the season that you were in, they might not fit where you're going, and you need to be able to discern where those people are going to be if you decide to keep them in your life, or if God allows you to keep them in your life, and make space for the new people that are coming into your life that's going to help you fulfill this new mission and this new way of being, okay? As you work with this process, there's going to be a peace and clarity in your connection with the Divine Source that you were created to communicate with, right? We're all created to have a strong connection with the Divine Source, okay? And I'm letting you know that not only were you created to have this connection with the Divine Source and have this peace and clarity on what you need to do in order to fulfill your part here on this planet and to fulfill your part here as you develop who you are as a spiritual being. Okay? You were created to be seen and heard. You were created to bloom and share your unique essence. But life can cloud the very essence of your being because we come here with a purpose, but sometimes life can throw us curveballs, okay? We are created in the image of the Creator, which means we are also designed to create. We are supposed to allow the inspiration from the divine source to work through us in a way that is unique to our spiritual essence. A lot of times we come here in a space of chaos and confusion to imprint us with a passion and a purpose to create something amazing from our experiences. So whatever you've been through, whatever you have been trying to break through and achieve, know that what is for you is for you, okay? Whatever you need to achieve is for you to achieve. But all the circumstances that you have been through, you can use those things to propel you forward. And it also makes you more relatable. So when you do come encounter with someone who has had the same experiences and may have been struggling with those experiences, you will be able to help them out. And vice versa. If you're struggling with something that somebody else has been through, they'll be able to help you out. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other evolve and ascend to a greater state of being on a spiritual level. But we're also here to have these experiences here on this planet and bring more love into this physical realm, okay? But before we can do that, we need to connect with divine source and strengthen ourselves to not be moved by our environment or what we see. Okay, our job is to allow ourselves the freedom to create from a space of divine inspiration, no matter where we are at, no matter what we are going through, okay? And I know that if you're listening to this message this far, that you understand and that this resonates with you, and that you know that you are here to be a divine inspiration to others. And you are on the path. I know that you're on the path because this message has came to you. And if you were not on the path, then you would not even be listening to this message right now. Your spirit would have automatically have you turning to something different, okay? So knowing that means that you're on the right path and that you are in the process of aligning with the divine source, and that will lead you to inspired action on what to do next. But as you are separating yourself and as you are forming this chrysalis around yourself to become that butterfly, I want to let you know that things might go numb, things might get blank, things might seem like nothing's happening, okay? Because there's a phase in the caterpillar's life when it's transitioning from a caterpillar to a butterfly, to where when it's in that chrysalis stage, it is completely liquefied, okay? So it has no form, no identity necessarily, except for the liquid and the chrysalis that it's in. The identity is no longer a caterpillar, but a chrysalis. And inside that chrysalis, the caterpillar is not there. It's no longer there, right? So all of his caterpillar friends that it might have had, metaphorically speaking, it can no longer relate to those things. It can understand because it's been there, but it can't explain the processes that it's going through with the other caterpillars because they have not gone through it. It can try to explain it, but they're not interested in that. They're interested in, consuming as many leaves as they possibly can. So the only thing that the chrysalis can add is before it goes into that complete state is that, consume as much as you can because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. You're going to need it, right? So know that in this phase, you might not be able to help anyone. You might not be able to do anything for anyone. And that's okay. And you have to be okay with that. Okay? So if you are listening to my, audios and they've reached you, chances are, you're a divine creator yourself, right? You are you're on the path to becoming a divine creator, right? So we don't know how you're going to emerge out of this chrysalis state, but whatever it is going to be stepping more closer to becoming more divine and elevating yourself in the phases of being a divine spiritual being, okay? And so as you align with this, you're going to be strengthening your discernment. And it's so important that you understand how discernment works. It's time to step away from the fear-based reality and step into a more discernment-based reality. It's time to purify yourself from the confinements of the world, the limitations of the world, and understand that you are your own limitations. You decide how things are going to go and how things are going to play out as reality unfolds before you. You decide how you're going to think, how you're going to feel about any situation that comes into your space. And as you build this stronger relationship with the divine source, the divine creator, God the Most High, whatever your relationship is, you will have a knowing that comes upon you. Okay? So this message is reaching you because you are ready. You are ready to go into that space of solitude. You are ready to dig in deep into your heart space and really feel the essence of who you are. And take all the lessons that you have had in the past and build yourself a new way of being. Okay? You're no longer allowing outside influences to, navigate you into cultivating you into something other than who you are. You are realizing that you are not only the clay, but you are the sculptor and you are the sculpture. Okay? So you're the sculptor, the sculpture, and the clay that's being molded into the sculpture. Okay? And as you mold yourself in this phase, this new phase of who you're becoming, you don't need any outside influences because it's not their mission, it's not their purpose. Only you can dictate to you who you are becoming and who you need to be. And the only insight that you need to have is the insight of the divine creator, God, the Most High. Okay, and that's why it's so important for you to go into the space of solitude, to learn how to move in silence, because you don't need anybody trying to think that they know where you're going or where you need to go while you're in this phase. They're caterpillars, okay? They can't teach you how to become a chrysalis and what you need to add to yourself to become the butterfly that you need to be, okay? So you were created to be a creator through aligning with the divine source, to create wonderful experiences in a way that only you can. And this is going to happen as you develop yourself in this chrysalis state. You owe it to yourself to reach for the stars and claim your divine birthright. Your heart desires are waiting on the other side of you learning how to connect and align with the divine source, the Most High, God, the universal creator, okay? If you have gotten this far in the video, right, this next level, I assure you that it was not an accident. It's something that's resonating deep within you. And it is a start of you aligning with the divine source and the divine source reaching back out to you as confirmation that you are on the right path and calling out to you to take the next step of creating a deeper connection while you're in this phase. You want to savor this moment because this is a pivotal moment. This is a milestone in your spiritual development because you are about to ascend. There's so much in store for you as you allow yourself permission to step into your greatness and who you were created to become. It's time to free yourself from the world of doubt, worry, and stagnation. Those are no longer going to serve you in the space and in the new environment of vibration that you're going to be stepping out in. The world is going to be totally different. Caterpillars live low on the ground, you know what I'm saying, in parts of the trees. Butterflies, when they come out, they're flying wherever they want. So their level of being is a whole different reality than where the caterpillar is. And that's what I'm saying. Your reality is going to shift. And the butterfly is not worried about falling. The butterfly is not worried about anything that the caterpillar is worried about, because it can fly. It can move faster. It can be on the ground. It can be in the air, right? But I mean, it does have, concerns, but it's not moving out of a state of fear or lack, right? It's more free. It has more freedom, okay? So I'm challenging you in this space as you take this time of solitude to yourself to take the action. The action that you need to take is developing yourself and allowing yourself to hear and feel the next steps you are meant to take that will support you in the next phase of your life's journey. Okay, and I look forward to hearing about that. Okay, whether you continue with listening here, on the YouTube channel, or whether you decide to level it up and come join us in the Level Up Challenge, where we talk deeper into how to build this self-love and build yourself up in the new phase that you're going into, right? There's so much more to this. And as you start beginning to take your life serious on a whole nother level, the sky is truly the limit in this phase of your life. So open yourself up to seeing what it is that you are created to do fully, and allow yourself to be inspired, to get excited, to understand that it's nothing bad about not, communicating with those caterpillars, those people that were in the old phase of your life. There's nothing wrong. Like, you can say hi and be cordial, but understand that your purpose is different. And until they are able to level up or are ready to level up, there's not too much more you can do to serve them. And that's what this new phase is about too, as you're in this chrysalis state, is knowing who you are for, because you won't be for everybody. Okay? And understanding that and knowing that it's okay. All right? So I want to thank you for allowing me to support you in this part of your journey. If you would like to hear more messages like this video, subscribe, turn on your notifications to be informed when the new videos come out and I post them out, and I'm going to be building a community here on YouTube, to where you can chime in on things that you want to hear, because I'm all about communicating with the people who God is calling me to serve, and knowing what it is that you might be struggling with, or what it is that you need to hear in order to take your life to the next level and move you forward in the new ways that God is calling you to move, okay? I also want to let you know that if you want to take this subject a little further and dig a little deeper and have that support, you can also join the Level Up Challenge, where, we will dig in deeper, and there is a part 2 to this video to helping you level up as you go into this new phase of your life. We're here to support you, or I'm here to support you, through these different processes and phases, so that it's clear, and so that, just in case you don't have anyone around who can relate, there is always someone that you can get information from here, So I hope that you enjoyed this message. am the Spiritually Divine Alchemist, and I just hope that you enjoy this new phase of your life, right? This new phase of just enjoying and embracing solitude and who you're becoming. Just really let it fill you up, in your mind, your body, and your spirit, okay? Wishing you health, wealth, blessings, and favor, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.